With that win last night and a Yankees loss, your Tampa Bay Rays have closed to within one game of the lead in the American League East as far back as 7 games at the end of May. Now a season best 9 games over 500.
Oh, in conjunction with MLB softball and girls baseball invitational being held at the Urban Youth Academy. Here's softball ambassador and legend Jenny Finch throwing out the first pitch to girls baseball ambassador Veronica Alvarez. Michael Wacha, who's coming off an excellent start at the Rangers.
Yandy Diaz, a red-hot hitter.
A 14-game hit streak.
Now in 1-0, swinging a line drive back up the middle and a base hit into center field, and it's a 15-game hitting streak for Yandy Diaz.
Just doesn't want to stop for him. Diaz, by the way, now 4 for 9 against Wacha lifetime.
He's the only Ray that has hit a home run against him of the guys on the current roster. Not even Brandon Lau as he comes up.
Off the end of the bat, shallow right and in the sun. Caglione runs it down. They're going to call that a fair ball catch. Junior Caminero, he was 1 for 5 last night. Ooh. Diaz heads to second. Salvi's throw is right on the money.
Way to pounce. How about that? The captain, 35 years old, 270 pounds. That guy can move around.
Perez able to hop on it in a hurry. Now swing and a miss. And Wacha's changeup gets Junior Caminero swinging, and down go the Rays.
Drew Rasmussen taking the ball. Probably the most consistent starter in the rotation right now. 2.61 on the ERA, a sub-1 whip.
Jonathan India will start it against Drew. Rasmussen at the belt. Here he comes. Too high. Oh, pardon me. All right, he fooled me on that one. That's a strike 3 call to Jonathan India. Fastball at the top of the zone, and India is out number 1. 2 up, 2 down, and that'll leave it for Michael Garcia.
And he lines it to right field, and that's going to be down in front of Lowe. And the Royals have a base runner with 2 outs.
Garcia just reached out and kind of poked at the pitch. The Royals have a runner with 2 down for Vinny Pasquantino.
On hold by Rasmussen. Runner goes. Pitch is a ball, and the throw is in time.
A little surprised. I wonder if it came off the bag or popped up. The Royals are going to look towards their replay people and are not going to review. Christopher Morel with 1 out, nobody on. No balls, 1 strike. Is swinging a ground ball back through the middle. Diving is Witt. Gets up. Throws from shallow center offline. It's a base hit.
Bobby Witt did everything he could possibly do to get the out, but safely at first was Morel, and now the Rays have 2 hits.
Brandon Lau has not had an at-bat since Sunday. And the pitch whacked to the ground to second and past the reach of India out to right center field, a base hit. Morel around second and digs for third, and Josh Lowe's got a base hit. And it's first and third, 1 out for the Rays. Well, they scored first yesterday, in position to do it again. Jose Caballero, that'll pull in Nick Lofton, the third baseman, in terms of what Cabby may do possibly to bunt.
Caballero pushes the bunt up the first base line, and everybody is going to be safe. The Rays get a run. Morel crosses the plate.
They probably thought if he was going to bunt, he was going to drag bunt, but he pushed it.
Vinny's play is no play because India was so far towards second base, there was no way that he could get there.
So perfectly done by the Rays. Now Chandler Simpson and the 1-2 reach for slow roller to the backhand side of Bobby Witt. His throw to first, not in time. Pasquantino has to come off the bag. It's an infield single. More speed turning into offense for the Rays, and the bases are loaded.
You got to take the out in front of you. The ball takes you there, pick it and throw it to the third baseman, and you got an out.
And it's Wacha and Jansen with no room for Jansen. Jansen takes a wild pitch to the backstop. Perez chases. Here comes Lowe, and he scores standing up. And on a wild pitch, it's 2-0 Rays.
When you know you have to be perfect because of who's at the plate and the speed on the bases, sometimes you try and do a little bit too much.
First wild pitch of the year for Michael Wacha. 2-0 Rays. Infield is in for Jansen.
Field comes up. Here's a bunt put down by Jansen. Going to get the tag on him, and the run will score. So the Rays put down a couple bunts. This one Jansen out, but he picks up the run batted in.
Pasquantino leads off the second. Here's a swing and a pop fly. Shallow center. Caballero out from short. Here comes Simpson. Chandler calls him off and slides forward to make the catch. Caballero almost bent over backwards to get out of the way. Now 1 out for Salvador Perez. There's a swing and a miss, and he struck him out with 3 pitches. And Perez just asked John Lipka, was that in the zone? And it was. Now Jack Caglione swings and pops this one up. Down the left field line, Caminero from the shortstop area runs over to the sidewall and makes a jogging catch at the end. He pulled up at the end. He ran so hard to get there. And down go the Royals. We go to the 3rd inning, and the Rays have a 3-0 lead in Kansas City. Brandon Lau will start it.
3-1. Swinging a line drive over first base, hit in the right field for Brandon Lau. He extends his hit streak to 12 games. Boy, you talk about a treat to watch at the plate lately. Junior struck out his first time.
Another 1-2. It's a sinker over the low outside corner, called strike 3. Camanero's down looking, and he immediately goes to talk to John Lipka, the home plate umpire. He's right in his face. And now there are runners on first and second with 1 out. So 2 strikeouts now for Michael Wacha. Maybe he can get a ground ball from Christopher Morel.
Right by him with a fastball. 2 down.
There he gassed up on him and blew it by him. Good setup.
2 on 2 out for Josh Lowe.
Popped up shallow left field. John Rave scoots in. He's underneath it and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So Wacha allows a couple of singles, but no runs. 1 up, 1 down. Here's John Rave getting a start for his 2nd straight game. He was the DH yesterday. He's now in left field tonight.
That's a strike at the knees. Rave caught looking.
That's a changeup from Drew Rasmussen to get a looking strikeout, and he's got 2 outs in the 3rd with a 3-0 lead.
Kyle Isbell. And he gets the strikeout.
Good cutter by Rasmussen, and he has a 1-2-3 third with his 3rd and 4th K.
Off to the 4th inning. The Royals trail the Rays 3-0. After Caballero, it's Chandler Simpson, and then the number 9 hitter, Danny Jansen. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Caballero was flailing at a slider, and now Wacha's got 4 Ks. Quickly 2 gone. Wacha's looking for his first spotless inning tonight. He delivers. And Jansen grounds it down the line at 3rd. Lofton makes a backhand stab, throws to first in time for the out, and the inning is over. And so there it is, a 1-2-3 inning for Michael Wacha.
2 out, Yandy Diaz still at first, and a 3-0 Rays lead. And up comes Jonathan Aranda.
And a swing and a liner to right field, and Caglione made the catch. A backhanded diving stab by Caglione, held on. What a catch by the young right fielder, still learning the position. Well, everybody knows the Royals called up Jack Caglione for his glove. He's going to lead off the 5th inning.
And the 1-2 delivery is called strike 3. Top of the zone at 96. Cags, as they call him here, is the 5th strikeout victim from Drew Rasmussen. And here's Lofton, a right-hand batter, and the pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center field. Simpson turned the wrong way, now straightens out, back near the wall. He jumps up, makes the catch, and went up against the fence, 410 feet from home plate. Chandler Simpson found it out of the air and caught it for the 2nd out. 2nd walk in as many innings for Drew Rasmussen. Brings up the number 9 man, Kyle Isbell. And here's Isbell, left-hand batter, grounds one right to second base, an easy hop for Brandon Lau, flips it on over to first, and that'll be that.
Opposite field single for Lowe. He's on with 1 out in the 6th. Jose Caballero's at the plate. Wacha delivers, and Caballero flails and misses at a slider. Strike 3. 8 Ks for Wacha. He's now gotten Caballero twice. And the Rays have a couple of base runners with 2 outs for the number 9 hitter, Danny Jansen. Here's the pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. He went around, strike 3. Tied him up with a fastball over the inner edge. Jansen's down on strikes. 9 Ks for Wacha. A quality start tonight. 6 innings of 3-run ball.
Last chance for the Royals, Jack Caglione. Rays are this close to being 10 games over for the first time in 2 years. Lined into first base side of the infield, backhanded by Aranda. Flips to Fairbanks, and the Rays win it. The Rays get to 10 games over, 500 for the first time in 2 years, and they do it on a shutout in Kansas City.